Hi guys, as we go into Christmas, the Apple Watch Ultra 2 is being kind of dubbed as the sort of the biggest thing heading towards Christmas. And it's not hard to sort of see why. It's an absolute beast of a watch. It looks like it's got every single thing under the sun. It looks so cool, sleek. I mean, the possibilities are absolutely endless with this one. It's got a fantastic advanced fitness smartwatch that has all your needs met with a rectangular design. It's got a very bright display. It's got a crash detection system, which allows it to sort of detect when you've fallen down. If you go into water, it allows you to go to depths of up to 40 meters. It's very durable. I mean, we're talking a corrosion-resistant titanium case. I mean, this is how damn good this thing is, for outdoor adventurers and athletes like myself. It's got, of course, GPS. It's got distance calculation. It's got a great workout system, and equally more importantly, it's got up to 36 hours of battery life. But one of the biggest, in fact, I think arguably the only con there is to this is that it's actually, when I say con, is it like the negative? The only negative towards this is that it's actually priced over £795. It's £795, which is quite expensive, There are payment plans available, but I want to do a quick video on alternatives towards the Apple Watch Ultra 2. And because I've got a smartwatch myself. As you can tell, I can't quite use it because it's not been charged. But I know how good these things can be. And I was sort of introed, just put it down there. I was introed into the smartwatch around summer, around my birthday. But I recognise that not many people can afford £795 or a little bit more. So I thought I'd do a bit of research and try and come up with some alternatives towards this. Because I wanted to give you guys the best ones out there. If you can go for the sort of the top one, let's go for the next 5. And the next one is the Google Pixel Watch 2. And this one is just it just looks cool. It looks so sleek. It's a sleek circular watch that looks just cool on your wrist. I was about to say waist then. It's not a waist. God help us if I have a smartwatch which goes on your waist, I'm sure you can fit it on your waist, but I'm on about your wrist. Out of all the ones out there, it's a very mental health based watch, including an app that helps monitor your stress levels. Really crucial for people like myself who gets nervous. Okay, so yeah, it has a lovely clutter-free display with a very simple and effective design. It's got cool, stylish bands. To give you these bands are so cool. They are like, it's like a new fashion statement when you wear it. And when I saw this, it was like, whoa! You get so many different colours, on your wrist. Good stuff. I will say that it has, and this is one of the best things about this watch, it has a fantastic auto dial system, which will connect you to the emergency services if you fall unconscious. Oh, kid you not. It's one of those watches which is brilliant for your physical health, not necessarily athletics, although it's amazing for that, don't get me wrong, but also general physical health, like for the average person. Because the average person ain't going to be into athletics, are they? So this is great for that. Probably the most health-based smartwatch yet. That not only helps your physical well-being, but also watches over it, okay? The only negative, and it's a weird one, is you've got to be careful not to fall in love with this design. It can be that addictive. I'm seeing this now, and I'm thinking to myself, this just looks so just sleek. It's ridiculous. Such a lovely, simple display. Brilliant. The price currently is at £349, and you can get that on Amazon. Okay. The next one, and this is for me, one of the best ones out there, is the Garmin Fenix 7. Okay. Garmin's know how to do great smartwatches. This one is no different. The Fenix 7, again, available on Amazon. It just looks like a serious looking smartwatch that has all your fitness needs met. The pros, let's go straight into it. Let's not mess around with the Garmin. Great GPS and battery life, around 2 weeks with GPS tracking. Has a cool way of allowing you to pay for your groceries by using a contactless solution. Not joking here. This, by the way, little caveat, only available with certain providers and stores. But if you're in a supermarket, you're in a checkout, and you want to, You got your watch, and you're going on the you're good. But please, I always say, please check that the provider of the store does it. Okay, it's not all of them. Calm down, but some of them. Sports app that helps you with, well, you name it. You know, golfing, tick. Hiking, tick. Biking, tick. Plus much more. You got a Spotify account? I haven't, but for those of you who love Spotify, you can download your favorite playlist plus more music features. Okay. App allows you to check your health, of course, including sleep and heart rate. Always important. Here's another one for you, actually. One thing about this watch I do love about it, it's got a cool barometer to measure weather, thanks to the ABC sensors. These sensors at the back, these little things up here, okay, helps check generally the weather. And another cool feature about this one, the solar version, only the solar version allows you to do what? Pretty obvious, really, isn't it? Charge. How brilliant is that? So you want to go for the solar version, you will have an additional benefit. Some negatives here, not many, but I did read that some users reported it looking clunky and having a screen contrast. Just be careful of screen contrast. Also, if you love open water swimming, if you love going to the open water, I don't know why, but the data may be inaccurate. Again, some users have reported that the data can be inaccurate when they're trying to record swimming times. Just going to put it out there, may be fixed by now, may not be fixed, might be, you know, different between different watches. Just good to put it out there, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just reporting that some people who love open water swimming find the data may be a little bit inaccurate. But the current price is £469. So really, for that, pretty damn good, right? Next, we've got the Fitbit Charge 6. The Fitbit Charge 6. And it just looks neat and tidy. It's a neat and tidy watch, which has a look of refreshing, almost seductive display. I don't often say that, but a seductive display, as in the sense it looks so, when you put it in your face, it looks so seductive, really. I mean, what else can I say towards it? Simple, elegant display. Exercise app improved since the last version. There's been a few reports that the previous version of the Fitbit Charge actually didn't have a huge amount. This one's been improved, including HIIT, my personal favorite. And for you CrossFitters, CrossFit. Yeah, I know. I'm not into CrossFit. I don't really get the appeal. I personally prefer HIIT, but yeah. Do you have a Google account? Because if you do, you'll love this watch because it's actually great because it actually helps connect to things via Google accounts, okay? I use Gmail. So if you've got one, you got it. All good. Allows you to use YouTube Music with a subscription, okay? So again, for you YouTube Music fan lovers out there, again, you can't go wrong with Fitbit Charge 6. It's ultimately a smartwatch that contains most bang for your buck. This is great if you want something quite advanced and yet you're on a budget. Why do I say that? Because the current price is around $159.95. That's $159.95. There's only a few negatives. May require a subscription to use some data. Just put it out there. Some of it is paid stuff, just to let you know. We are back onto the Garmin again, and this one is again it's the Garmin Instinct. Again, it's these watches they look so serious. It's brilliant. It's just yeah. If you know that stuff, again, just you know, it has all the bells and whistles you would expect to give you the goods. Has an advanced monitor for checking your heart rate. It just looks, as I said before, seriously sleek on your wrist. Has the usual stuff in health and safety, including mental health, sleep, heart rate, plus more. Advanced fitness data, allowing you to achieve your goals smoothly. I mean, we're serving to, as a society, when it comes to athletics and fitness, we want to make sure it's, you know, there's no loss of goal achievement. And this is the watch for you. Great battery life. Okay, I'll repeat that again. Great battery life. Some users charge it once a week, not even, you know, being serious, once a week. A few negatives. So what I read, some users say that the screen size can be a little small and the brightness of the display can be a small issue. Just be careful when you get this watch. The brightness may need to be changed and tweaked. So another one I got here, and this is a bit of a weird one, really. I don't know if it's on everyone, if it's on the Sun watches, some watches, I'm not sure. But some Surface have issues with this. I don't know why, but apparently when you go surfing, sometimes it may affect the data, even if you do just download several apps. I don't know. I really don't know. Just check. If you love your surfing, this watch, I'm not saying it won't work. I'm not saying it won't work, but just make sure you do your tests, okay? But it is overall a stunning smartwatch. It does showcase why Garmin are damn good at what they do. I mean, is it pronounced Garmin? Garmin? I don't know. The current price is £192, okay? And again, you can get it off Amazon. But I might hear you say, these are all real expensive stuff. I want something that's more just basic but cheap but good, but basic but cheap but good. Just not so much money. Calm down, because I've got your back covered. Okay, seriously, because we've got here what I consider one of the best watches out there. And that is the price, $26.99. That's $26.99. It is a very just brilliantly simple, almost nostalgically designed smartwatch that has all your basic needs met. Like you look at it and it just looks so. Do you remember in the 90s? It was the Nokia, the watch. It's like that. So not Nokia. Casio. That's it. Casio. Remember this old Casio 90s watches? It looks like that. It's brilliant. I loved a Casio watch. I did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love Casio. This one, I know it's Pine Time. It looks like a classic 90s nostalgic Casio watch. It's just so clever, simple, very touch responsive. It's brilliant. If you for what it does for the price, it's just such a cleverly designed, open sourced smartwatch. It has a heart rate monitor. I've already reported it's got a very good touch screen. Obviously, the only negative really, it's for under $30. It doesn't have everything. Of course, it's not going to. There's not a real massively expensive £500 jobby with all the bells and whistles. Of course not. You will need to spend money. But I will say that it's just for somebody who, like for me, I got into the smartwatch industry with this one here. I did like this watch. It's a really clever watch. But I kind of wish that it was the Pine Time smartwatch instead. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wish it was. It's just a great smartwatch as an introduction to someone into the industry and get them hooked. And you want something decent for the price of ultimately a good supper. You would spend £30 or $30 on a good night's supper. You spend the same on this watch. It's brilliant. And for someone who loves smartwatches, I love watches generally anyway. I love a good watch. Don't know why, I just do. People do bling, people do earrings, people do shirts, people do trainers. I do watches. Aren't I strange, but happy days. Maybe it's a fashion statement, who knows? But yeah, it's just really good for what it does. So those are your 5 alternatives. If you're looking for the sort of the Apple Watch Ultra 2, which has been built up as the watch, the smartwatch coming up to Christmas 2023, and I like the Apple Watch Ultra 2. I've given you 5 alternatives, which I think are going to be if you're looking for something that's not so expensive, those watches are it for you. But there are 2 just to look out for in the next few months. Hot off the press, I'm literally saying hot off the press. We've got here the Sunto Race, which is just launched. This is literally the most snazziest looking watch you'll ever get. Big round display, lovely flamboyant, colourful. This sort of the Sunto Race, it just screams personality. It just screams it. It looks so cool. And around £389, that's £389. It's just a very fantastic, colourful, intuitive display with a battery life, importantly, around 2 weeks, which is brilliant. 2 weeks, great. And before I did this video, I did have a quick look. We've got another one for you, which is the ultimate, I think this would be the watch that's going to dominate 2024. The Polar Vantage V3. The Polar Vantage V3. It is, I mean, again, like before, it's so colourful. It's got personality. It's got a great display. It looks sleek. It's just intuitive. It's just so trendy. It's just, yeah. I mean, it is a sleek looking smartwatch at around $599.90. That's $599.90. It's available for pre-order now. It will be available from the 25th of October. So look out for a future review. The Polar Vantage V3 looks really good. But there you are, guys. I've tried to whiz through this review for you because I really want to give it to you quick, straight to the point. Really looking forward to next year because these watches are going to absolutely own it in my books, in my opinion, next year. Thank you so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe down below. And yeah, thank you so much. And any issues or any comments, again, feel free. Until then, ciao for now.